Hello to myself and everybody else. So far, this video is an introduction to one of the books I'm going to be working with. And this book is called How to Draw Comic Books the Marvel Way. And with this book, I won't be covering the entire thing. Mostly, I'll just be covering certain topics I think are like useful or to help me with stuff in the future or things I'm having trouble with as well. So basically, I'll just be working with that. Then eventually, I'll drop a review for it once I think I work with it enough and just basically say if the book's worth it or if I actually learned something and everything. But so far, if we go ahead and just look at the content stuff of it, you can see that it does cover a decent amount of stuff, has 12 chapters, but mostly I'm going to be focusing on just certain things from the book, such as basically just drawing like simplified shapes, and from that being able to use that to just draw other objects, just basically letting us practice drawing simplified shapes. So this should be a good review. So far, shading shapes to give it more depth, which is something my other books really don't cover, so this would be something that would be really good to learn. As well as, again, a review for drawing armature, because with this, it basically draws armature in a very simplified way, which is like very useful compared to like the other way it was drawn. So this one is something that can be very useful just to be able to draw it pretty quick, simple, and be able to do, different methods and stuff as well. And it also goes into how to draw armature and then build off of that. So basically drawing over the armature and just like building it into a full body and everything. So that's something I really will find useful as well. And then finally, basically goes into something that's very similar to gesture drawing. With my other book, it basically brought up gesture drawing, didn't really go into detail. This one, it basically builds off of the line of action and kind of gesture drawing. So something I really do want to learn, so this will be very useful to work with as well. So with that and everything, that's mostly the things I want to cover with this book. I'll probably look at other stuff later on, but again, it'll probably be like a big gap between when I look at stuff, so I'll just do mostly what I can. So that's mostly it. When I work on something, I'll basically make a playlist and just have it all in one thing. But if I just kind of practice a bunch of random other stuff, then I'll put that in a different playlist, probably just called practice. So that's mostly it. But yeah, so if we're looking at this book, that's mostly majority of stuff I'm going to cover. So to myself and everybody else, see you in the next one.